Hi there, this is Bruno from Spainguru, your portal and community for Spanish immigration, and we're gonna go through a question and answer which is quite cool, and it's a question that a lot of people ask. It is, can I have a second passport in order to travel while my consulate is processing the non-lucrative visa? And we will see in this video that depending on the consulate you can do it, and it may also have consequences because of the issuance of your non-lucrative visa goes in the original passport. So let's check it out and see how it goes. Have any US citizens gotten a second passport in order to travel to Spain while their passports were unavailable, also known with the consulate, due to the visa process? Our passports had been with the San Francisco consulate for over 2 months and we had no success giving anyone to communicate with us in order to get them back. And let's check the answers. As I said, we're gonna see different answers because each consulate has its own policies. So the first one says, my daughter did this last year. The second passport was valid for a short term, but a second one is possible. She was waiting for her student visa and had international travel planned. She traveled using the temporary one since the consulate kept her real passport. As I understand it, you want to be sure the passport numbers you used on your application is the passport you used to enter Spain after you are approved. Next one. Didn't think this was allowed before unless you had dual citizenship or something. Well, if you have a dual citizenship, you will have a passport of another country and you could use it to travel, of course, while your passport is at the consulate being processed for the non-lucrative visa, definitely. The problem is when you don't have a dual nationality or, let's say, another passport for this other nationality. Right, third, we went to the consulate and picked ours up. Drove down from Portland area, we're now in Spain and will most likely have to travel back home to get our visas. So they got the second passport, they went to Spain, but they don't have the visas that are still processing in the original passport. Continue. We mailed them, not expecting a response, and said we were going to be there the next day. Didn't even wait for a response and just showed up. They tried to tell us no, but I told them we drove 10 hours straight and we weren't leaving until we got them. It took them maybe 5 minutes to get them for us. Typical. Depending who you have in front, you will get an answer or another. Next answer. We just applied for our secondary passports and for the same reason San Francisco Consulate has had our passport for over 2 months and will not respond to emails from us or our lawyer. We expedited the passports and should have them in 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not sure a secondary visa is a guarantee, so we're keeping our fingers crossed. I'll post updates when we hear from the US Department of State. Next answer. Did you have to send them with all the other paperwork? Miami says just a photocopy of each page. However, each consulate has their own process. Miami doesn't hold your passports while they process your visa. San Francisco does and requires you to send it in along with the rest of your application. So as we can see here, Miami doesn't hold your passport, just the photocopies. Next, I am told by an immigration lawyer that you can request to have your passport back. Next, so we're in the UK and use the London consulate. The other UK-based consulates give you your passports back. London won't return them, and if they do, they cancel your visa, which quite frankly doesn't even seem legal as we have a right to our passports. Now, I was keen to order 3 new passports as we have a fast-track option in the UK, but as the visas will be in our original passports, we were told by people online that this would make our visas, when they finally arrive, null and void. Are you sure this process would work for all you guys? That's a big, big doubt. I don't know what US passport rules are, but I know the UK won't allow you to hold another passport unless it's for work reasons. A ton of evidence needs to be provided along with letters from your employer. So there you go, these are the answers, pretty interesting. Please bear in mind that this is no legal advice, so this video is based on personal experience and internet research. If you want to consult with experts in the field, you will find on Spainguru.es all the links to immigration experts, tax experts, sworn translators, relocation services, apostilles, etc., etc. You just have to go on spainguru.es. You can also join our community. We have a very big group, 16,000 members almost, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions on Facebook. We also have Spanish Non-lucrative Visa with nearly 700 members and Digital Nomad Visa, okay? So yeah, you can also join our weekly newsletter that we send every Monday morning with all the top discussions on Spainguru.es. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Bruno from Spainguru. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.